About a year ago, I had a client contact me about helping him lay out a plan for a new property he had just acquired. This was a 50-acre parcel he intended on managing primarily for white-tailed deer. For the most part, the northern one-third was high grounds and the southern two-thirds was a mixture of wet, swampy, flooded trees, shrubs, and grasses. There were some great high-ground tillable fields and edges and small hills just inside the woodlots that would make for some good travel corridors and micro food sources. Right on the south edge of the north large tillable field was a seasonal wet spot that I felt, if enhanced and excavated properly, this had the potential to become a 12-month out of the year water source. Combine this water source with perennial and annual food plots and food plot trails, and some switchgrass cover and edges nearby, and now you have predictable deer movement patterns. I had an opportunity to visit the property again this past August, and I have to say, other than doing the work and improvements myself on my own property, I sure enjoy seeing clients execute my habitat plans right down to a T and not skipping one detail. You can see from my layout that the landowner followed the plan while working with the existing ground topography and executing the food plots, the RC big rock switchgrass, excavating the water hole, and clearing and creating the in-the-cover micro food plot and travel corridors. Throughout the summer, the landowner would send me emails of pictures set up on this water hole of both velvet bucks and does and fawns using it during the daylight. This landowner was fortunate to have help during late winter, spring, and summertime for completing the majority of the improvements that were outlined in his habitat management and hunting improvement plan. It went through some fairly quick habitat changes and improvements in less than a year. However, just let me warn you that some of you that are just starting out with similar improvements to not spend too much time in that cover once your work is completed. Once the wooded cover improvements are finished, you'll find many of the local deer will quickly move into these areas for fresh browse and security. When the correct and attractive food sources are planted in non-disturbed, secluded locations, and you have high stem density sanctuary bedding areas nearby, you too can set up your own slice of deer hunting heaven to have more predictable daylight movement patterns of antlered and antlerless deer. Don't get too disappointed when you start and all you see and have on cameras are younger bucks. Those that are past grow into older mature animals relying on your attractive food and undisturbed bedding areas as their home. Good luck and good habitat. Thanks again for watching another Habitat Solutions 360 LLC video, and we'll see you the next time around.